Hi, I'm Doug Mayhew. I'm here today with Dada and Sanjay from Sonata, and these guys have built a pretty cool proof of concept around Open XML, showing Open XML in a world we're not used to seeing it in. Hi, Dada. Good to see you. So maybe you can tell us a little bit. Some of our viewers here might not even know much about what Open XML is, so maybe you could just tell us briefly what is Open XML and what are we going to see here today?
Yeah, Open XML is basically a new file format using which you can create the Word presentation and spreadsheet documents, and it's basically a zip package of all XML files rather than the binary files which used to be there earlier.
So that's a big change from the past.
Oh, it is
for
very
developers.
Much. Yeah, it is very much, because if you look at it earlier, if you are doing some development on these files, binary files, you need to play around a lot and you need to write a lot of codes to access these data which is there in the binary format, and there was a lot of dependencies. Today, if you look at it, it's just the XML files. You can unzip it and access this data and create whatever you want out of that.
Okay, and I think we're going to see an example of that. I know, Sanjay, you were pretty involved in building this. You want to tell us a little bit about what we're going to see here?
Sure, Doug. Actually, let us look at a scenario where on a client machine, you would like to generate a document. So you would like to have a server component which will allow you to generate a document. What you can do is the server component can create a collection of XML files. These XML files can be packed together and passed back to the client component as a document. This actually we can demonstrate on the presentation which we have.
Very good. You make it sound very simple.
Yeah, it is simple, yes.
Okay, cool. Well, Dada, so you're going to take us through this, right?
Yeah, first of all, this is the home page of the small POC, what we have there. And this is the information about the operating system and the language on which it is running.
I see. And so you just kind of hard-coded things that say Linux and Tomcat and Apache and all that here, right?
But it's not so. There is a Java program which is there behind that, and it's coming from there. It's not hard-coded. This is the operating system which is it's running on. And in fact, if I show you that, that's the VPC I am running at the back, and this application is running on that VPC.
Okay, so we have a client running, looks like IE on Vista, and on the back end we have a server that's a Linux server with a bunch of non-Microsoft products on it.
Absolutely right. It's a Linux VPC with MySQL database and Tomcat, on which the Java program is running.
Okay.
So let me just show you the simple thing which you all can look at here. So now I'm going to a page where you can create a document on the fly, okay, without using any Office object model. Okay.
So this is kind of a classic document assembly scenario. We're picking a few things off lists and we're typing some things into some text boxes, and that's all going to wind up in the document we generate.
Absolutely right. So just to save our time now, right now what I'm going to do is I'm going to fetch some sample data. So this is what it is. Now this data is all coming from the MySQL database. So we have a query which is written at the back end and it fetches the data from there. So,
and here, can you do me a favor, because I'm a skeptical kind of guy? Yeah, maybe change that title to something else, just so,
so let me
you know.
say it's dot
Okay, yeah.
demo. So let's make it a bit authentic. Okay.
Demo dof.
Oh,
Looks good. Okay. Demo do. Oh, whatever. I'm used to it.
Right.
Okay. Go for it.
Okay, so I'm going to generate a document.
Okay, so you click generate document.
Okay.
Wow, now, hold on. Let me look at this here. So we now have a docx that you're about to save.
Yes. So this is what I'm going to save on my desktop right now.
Okay. Now, so we were sitting there in a Linux environment, and all of a sudden we have a docx you're going to save, and now we're going to head back to the office world. It seems to me we've skipped a few steps here. There must be a lot of things that just happened.
Right.
That's the stuff that Sanjay made look so simple.
Yeah.
Sanjay, you want to maybe fill us in on some of the details of what just happened there?
Basically what happened there is like a JSP page was being called from the client component.
Mm-hmm.
When the user entered the data and submitted back the JSP page, there was a Java class which took up the servlet basically, and then broke down the input from the JSP page into a particular structured document file. which is the basic document XML file, and use the packaging architecture provided by the framework. And the package, basically when I say packaging, it is just zipping up of these files which are created. So it zipped up everything and then returned the file back to the server. That is how you got the save as feature there.
Okay, and so now let's see, Dada, you've saved that on the desktop, right?
That's the document. I'm opening it for you.
We're back in the Windows world.
Yeah.
We're going to open up Office 2007 here that can read that docx.
So what we are going to do here is, while it's opening, I'll just explain you. So once we open this document, I'm going to make some changes to it and save this file back so that we can capture the revisions on this document.
Oh, okay, so we're going to do a complete round trip here. We created a document in the Linux world. We're going to go back to the Vista world, look at it, make some changes, send it back to the Linux world, and look at the changes there.
Absolutely right.
Okay. So here's our document. Yeah, it's got a fancy, what does it have? A graphic embedded. Looks like maybe it has a watermark in the middle of it. A couple of different fonts involved, some styling.
Yeah.
Very typical document, okay?
Yeah, so what